It was standing room only at Ford's Regent Court when Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bayne stopped by for a special appearance.
Trevor Bayne, come on up here now.
Despite the cold and rainy Michigan weather, hundreds of Ford employees turned out to see the 20-year-old racing champion, who is the youngest winner in the history of the Daytona 500. Ford Racing Director Jamie Allison described Bayne's win in Daytona as a defining moment in Ford history.
We will all remember that day, that moment, when we were either there or watching when our guests, in the name of Trevor Bayne and the Wood Brothers, accomplished the unaccomplishable and winning the Daytona 500 in a Ford Motorcraft Fusion.
The Wood Brothers, who have been running Fords at NASCAR for 61 years, were on hand with Bayne to present Ford executives Alan Mulally, Ken Zube, and Frederick Toney with the coveted Daytona 500 trophy. Ford President and CEO Alan Mulally said Bayne is his new lucky charm.
You're just an ambassador for the sport, and we're so proud to be on your team. Thank you, thank you, thank you from all of us.
Bayne said winning the Daytona 500 was more than he ever expected.
I never would have expected it in 100 years. You know, they send out a letter to all the drivers, tell them to pack their suitcases in case they win the 500. I didn't even get that letter. So.
It was the NASCAR champion's first visit to Michigan and to Ford.
We don't get to see the people at the companies that are on our race cars and support us all the time. We don't get to see those people behind the scenes. So this has been an awesome experience to come out here to Michigan. My first time ever here, and just see everybody, meet them and see what their jobs are and be a part of it. And hopefully I can come back soon and go over to the test track. I want to scare some people. We'll see if we can do that sometime.
The Wood Brothers, Eddie and Len, have been part of the Ford family since 1950.
Our family, Daddy and Leonard in particular, have raced Fords since 1950, and nothing but Fords or Lincolns or Mercurys. You know, so it's always been a Ford product, and I think that's kind of one thing that's stayed constant about us. You know, is we don't give up. We got Ford behind us, and NASCAR.
We'd struggled so much in the past, a couple of 3 years, and for everything to come together at that one moment, and it'd be at Daytona, at the 500, and with Edsel Ford on your box, his family and our family, and it just, you can't put it into words.
Ford's Vice President of Marketing, Sales, and Service, Ken Zube, described the win at Daytona by Trevor Bayne and the Wood Brothers as magical.
I don't overuse the word magical, but it was incredibly magical. The 600th win for our team, 98th win for the Wood Brothers. They've been with us for 61 years. I could see the joy in all of our support team, and then of course having this young upstart driver who just turned 20 years old win. It was just beyond comprehension.
Zube said racing wins like the one in Daytona enhance the company's reputation as a leader in automotive technology and provide Ford with a valuable opportunity to showcase its vehicles to hundreds of thousands of people.
We create excitement not only about Ford racing, but about Ford products. All the cars that we're bringing to market, all the trucks that we're bringing to market, all the utilities. So it's a great opportunity for us to showcase our four pillars.
Hundreds of Ford employees flocked to Regent Court for a chance to meet Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bayne.
Good luck. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks, sir. Thanks. Always been a huge race fan, and it's great to come out and see the driver of the 500 less than 2 weeks after he won. So that's a real special opportunity.
It was awesome to be part of it. I mean, so much we're away from the scenes, but it was nice to be here in all the excitement and stuff and be part of it.
8-year-old Hayden Sprague came as a friend of a Ford employee. He's been racing himself in quarter midgets for 4 years now and was thrilled to get an autograph from Bayne.
He's one of my favorite NASCAR drivers, and he really deserves to win.
Mark Wagner couldn't wait to get to Regent Court. He arrived an hour ahead of time.
It was a fantastic event. I was so happy for the Wood Brothers and for Ford Motor. What a storybook finish. That whole race you couldn't have scripted that any better. 600 win, the second start for Trevor Bayne. He's such a good kid. In fact, I just told him, I told my wife the week before the race, I said, there's this new young driver I'm going to start pulling for. He's really great kid. And then he wins the 500. I couldn't have been happier for him. So all in all, it was a fantastic day here.
After leaving Regent Court, Bayne and the crew headed over to the Henry Ford to share the excitement with fans outside the Ford family.
I've been in my house one day since the Daytona 500.
For At Ford, this is Chris Kassab reporting.